write songs about first world problems because we all grew up and had good lives. Doing is that too. We're not extremely trained, except for Meredith, on her instrument, and so like, you know, Aiden kind of made up what he's doing on the banjo, and I have no idea what I'm doing on the mandolin. But it's all fun to experiment and just see what comes out of it, and usually we end up liking it. So
I think that's half the reason why we sound good is you get a bunch of people who get together who have a basic idea of the direction they want to go, but not a single clue how to get there. All in all, recording was an interesting process. The first month or two is really fun. You get really excited for what's happening. You see things start to come together.
Until
the last
you
4 months, we all kind of wanted to.
Well, and you hate all the songs. You're like, I want to redo the whole album.
Oh yeah,
terrible.
Really, when it comes down to it, the album is. At the core, it's the songs, and it's a really good representation of the direction we were trying to go in. But Hive Robbers in itself is a live band entirely. It just doesn't translate well into a track-by-track recording compared to the live show. And whether that's because of alcohol consumption and dancing, or because we just have more soul when we're live or something, I don't know.
Once the crowd starts to get into it and dance, and then you start to see people singing along.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's always fun.
As a musician, you feed off of that. Like, it makes all the difference.
Absolutely. My favorite part is definitely seeing new faces, starting to see heads turn. When you start playing a show and you start seeing the heads of kids who came for the metal band, they're starting to turn and look at us. They start to come up and get into it, and they're dancing with all our dancers and all that, and it's just such a fun experience to see other people finally getting into it. Sort of watching the fan base expand, I guess, in a way.